What's up guys, it's Samerios here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a Photoshop tutorial on how to do a 2D character banner. And I got this idea from Jammer and from Ace Designs because I was looking for the tutorial on how to do it and I found it, but I want to do one myself because the way he explained it was a little bit more difficult, and I'm not going to go into as much detail because I don't have Topaz, so I'm not going to be able to do the ripple effect that he did in his tutorial. If you want the link to that, just ask me and I'll link it to you. And yeah, let's get into this. So the first thing that I have is I've got my layout, Jam's exclusive banner pack, which is actually extremely useful for this stuff. Can be used many different ways and is the most fun I've had. Like, this pack is used pretty much solely for character banners because he has a lot of character models implied into this pack, and it's really resourceful. And I'll leave the link to that if you want it, but all credit is going to be given to him for this pack. And yeah, the next pack I have is pretty much Fezzo Designs PSD. So Fezzo is a GFX artist that I used to he's the one that I watched and got me into GFX, and I pretty much use this pack just for CCs because he actually includes a lot of CCs and they're really useful. And I don't know, they're extremely good. And then I also have Braxton's Experiment exclusive pack, which I won't be able to link to you guys due to the fact that I was given it by a friend. Shout out to you, you know who you are. And yeah, let's get this started. So first, you need to get your backing image. Whatever Call of Duty image you want. It doesn't have to be Call of Duty if you're doing a Counter-Strike or if you're doing any other game that you prefer. But for this tutorial, I'm going to use a Call of Duty banner. And I'm not sure which one I want to use. There are just a lot in here and little to choose from, so I'm just checking through here. Yeah, we use this one. So drag it over here, and then when you're increasing the size of an image, don't drag across because it lowers the quality of the image and stretches it out and doesn't make it look good. I'll show you right now. It stretches it out, and if you know this map, you'll know that it's not as stretched out. So just when you're doing this, always drag it diagonally until it fits your radius, and then move it up. That's what I do, at least. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. That's just my personal preference. And using my arrow keys to do this, I want to have it showing the car and the ground. If you guys know this Call of Duty map, enter. And then the next thing you want to do is get your character. So whatever character you're using, you can use. And sorry if you hear my brother walking into the room, he's just getting dressed. And yeah. Oh, again, he's not doing anything, he's just for some reason opened the door. And I'm going to click and drag my character into here, and I'm going to shorten him down. So, whoops. Shorten him down. And actually, I'm not going to use that character. I'd rather use one with a sniper because I am a player. If you guys are subscribed to me, I don't care if you are. But if you do watch my channel, I am a player. I'm not a designer. Well, I am a designer, but I'm mainly a player. But I've been told I can design fairly well for being a player, so now you don't have to get it exact like I am, but I'm just doing that because it's my preference on this. And here is the backing. This isn't the backing image I'm going to include. It's just a virus It looks extremely good for this. So the next thing you want to do is get your paintbrush, and then I'm going to be using splatter instead. I use splatter for this, but you can use vectors, but I prefer splatter. And decrease the size a bit. You guys always want to make sure you're doing it below your image so that it doesn't over trace over the image. And yeah. Going to increase that just a little bit more. Yeah, so it looks fairly decent, not the best, but it still looks like the effect that I'm trying to show you guys. And so we're gonna now change the color of it to whatever color you prefer, and I am going to make it cancel. Oops. Oh, that's the thing that I messed up. I gotta just quickly undo all this. You need to make a new layer so that whatever you're doing it on doesn't get overridden by it and doesn't get affected by it. So the color change if you're doing it from the blending options, not the normal options. Now, oops, quick down here. Just gonna rasterize this all. Oh no, I'll see if it works if I rasterize it. Yeah, so it looks like it's coming off the screen due to the fact that I'm not using the whole screen, and it does look really good like that. It depends on how you like your banner, and so you can change the you can use whatever splatter effect you want if you have splatter. If you don't, I might leave a link to it. And like stuff like this can kind of work out. I don't know, I don't particularly want to use it right now. So the next thing that you want to do is choose whatever color you want it to be. So choose whatever color you prefer it to be, and for this instance I'm going to be using a blue, and I'm just going to lower the opacity down just a tad bit. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is go to this character pack by Jam, and then just wait a sec, I'm going to unselect this and then go to these vectors and find the vector that I want to use. He has a lot of good like just designing techniques and a lot of good like packs that he has. Some of them I've bought, most of them I haven't. I've just found like I've just watched videos and got them off the internet. So gonna drag this over here and then shorten or shrink the size of it, and then bring it up about there, put it behind this, and then pick whatever opposing color you want to use. So the vector that I'm using isn't gonna work. And the other thing I forgot to tell you guys is if you if you click Control J on this and then you choose whatever color you're using. So for this instance I'm gonna be using, I think I'm not sure, I might use an orange. Something like that. And then you bring it below this and then you move it across so it looks like he has a shadow, or it looks like it's a glitch effect, and you do it twice, and then you change the color of the second one to whatever preferred color you want to use. And for this, I'm gonna use the blue. And that was a little bit. And now it looks pretty good, but I'm just gonna get another layer and get my paintbrush out and make another layer, and then shorten this on a little bit, and then place it positions that I want it to be. Obviously it's up to you where you want to place it. Just placing it where I want it to be. Might even put it there. And then for this one, you make it the color of the orange that you were using. And then the next step that I do is I would get the vector, but I'm currently forgetting what vector I used for my last one that I did. I think I used this one due to the fact that it doesn't have a backing image, so like a background on it. And if I were to shorten this down just a little bit, and then with this I might make it color that I don't have. Might make it the orange, and then shorten the opacity just a little bit, and then actually I'm gonna move this down just a little bit so it's not as big. And it kind of looks like the effects are eroding from his body, like erosion. It looks like the effects are coming off his body. The next thing I'm going to do is get my I'm going to save my color correction last. The text is what I'm going to do now. Now, the text that I use normally varies on what type of banner I'm doing. So I have a lot of fonts here, and I'm not 100% sure on which one I want to use. I might use Typograph Pro, or I might use... I'm just trying to think. I got a lot of just style of banners that I do, so probably just gonna go Typograph Pro and go extra bold, and then make it black and type my name. Obviously you can type your name unless you're watching this and you're gonna do it for someone else. Yep, that seems okay to me. Now the next thing that I would do is just do the same that I did for the text. So I do control for the character, my bad, sorry. So I do Control J, bring it down, get this go color overlay, click my overlay, and then click that, and then do this, and then let me just quickly do this. Oops. And then let me do the exact same again. Color overlay will be the blue as it should be, as it is for mine. Let me do that. Oh, whoops. And yeah, it looks okay. It doesn't look too good, but just for this, I'm gonna not have that. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is do a glitch effect. So the way I do that is I get my rectangular marquee tool, and then get whatever I want to get, and go Control X, Control. Oh, sorry. Oh, frick's sake. Oh, sorry you guys, I messed that up. I'm currently it's like a dumbass that I forgot how to do this now. I'll just make a new one. Make sure your image for your thing is all the way at the bottom, just so you know. I don't know why I can't remember how to do the glitch effect. It's been a while since I've done this style of banner, so I'm just gonna do the thing that I done before with the outline. Doesn't look too good, but it doesn't need to look perfect, just because it's a tutorial, and if I wanted it to look perfect, I would just like do it, but I really don't. Go Control J, and then click on this, color overlay. Yeah, so that, and then the next thing I'll do is get my virus from my experiment pack that I was given by a friend. Bring this. Control T. If you don't know any of the shortcuts, just comment and I'll help you guys out if you don't know what I mean. Now I'm gonna do this. Put it on overlay, and then I'm just going to get my color correction from my pack. Now let me just get the quick rundown of, oh, let me just lower the opacity of this real quick. Don't want it standing up too much. And then the next thing that I will do is get my color correction, but I'm just trying to think what the general image backing colors look like. So kind of dull, not very vibrant. So, oops, clicked on the wrong thing. I'll probably go with a probably go with like a light red maybe. No, I'm probably gonna go with gold. So I'll just duplicate group, right click, duplicate group, duplicate it to my layer, to my banner. Whoops. and do that and lower the opacity of this just a little bit. But the one thing that I freaking flippin' did wrong is if I hide that and my blue's not showing. Oh yeah, your blue mightn't be showing, it could turn to the gold color. Now I'm just trying to figure out what, that's my orange paint, my blue paint. So I'll put that above it. Oh, whoops, that was a mistake because I'm gonna put above that. Oh no, I can't do that. That looks okay, but everything, the contrast of it just looks so vibrant that it's just kind of dominating. See, that, just like that, looks okay. It doesn't look brilliant, but just with that, just with that, you can either bring all these on to make it look more vibrant. I don't know if it really does much personally. I don't think it does heaps, but I might just quickly move my text. I'm probably just gonna make it a simple gray or something. Got color overlay, text. I don't know. Probably gonna make it this orange. Now you can warp your text to make it look like what you want to, and then the other thing that you could do for this is I'll show you a banner that I have done that kind of looks like that. Let me just find it for a second. I don't know if it's here or not. It could be. Could have deleted it by accident, but the one that I'm thinking of is like the one that I got this design thing off is just on my YouTube channel. Let me just go through it real quick. I know this isn't really professional, it's just I can't remember. He has it on his YouTube, and I'm pretty sure his YouTube should be up on my subs list. I'll just quickly go to my subscribe. Oh no, it was right there, for fuck's sake. I'm just gonna get and then it should come up with these two. And then this is where I got this idea for this banner from. This one was done a long time ago. That's what I was trying to aim for, but I forgot how to do it. When I remember how to do it, I'll fill you guys in. I think this was done from when I got an image of my Elgato and used it. So it looked fairly decent, and it looked better than this one does currently. I think that looks good, but I don't know. It's just really opinionated. Like, it just depends on what you want it to look like. I like the look of this better, so I'm gonna leave this, and it looks better personally. But the ones that jammed it were extremely good. Like he has the rings, which makes it so it looks like they're bouncing off of him. And in the one that he done for Rhino, you can see the little floral design that he did there. And I don't want to take any credit for person being the one who found this design, because I didn't. And this design, I think, was created by Jam. Correct me in the comment section if I was wrong. I'm assuming I'm wrong, but I'm just gonna quickly do this. Bring that below this. And then make it the blue and then lower the opacity of it just a little bit. So you can see it, but you can see it, but not fairly well. So I'm probably gonna. I'm not too sure what that is, but I'm just gonna raise the opacity of that just a little bit more. Close all this down. And yeah, guys, that is me my tutorial on how to do a 2D character banner. I don't know if it was the best. Just comment if it was good or if you need any more help. And I'm probably going to be making a 2D glitch tutorial effect on a banner as soon as I can remember how to do the glitch effect. And yeah, catch you guys later. It's been Samerios.